Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tembisa. If it is your first time here on this channel, compliments of the new year. 2023 is the year to be doing better, be organized and being happy from inside out. Okay, so today I'm actually just like, okay, I've woken up thinking I have to sort out this mess. So I'm gonna walk you through the mess. It is actually just the way it is because, I need help and I feel like, okay, so I'm just gonna take a before picture and then I will work on it. Look, I'm not too clued up with this video thing and the angles and all of that. So the best I can do it now is to show you what it looks like now in a mess. Not that maybe it's going to look better when I'm done with it, but I actually just want to see it for myself because I have been, trying to organize and then I feel like I'm not getting anywhere. Now, obviously, I'm reluctant to blame other people and say, oh, I try to organize, but my people just come in and do their own thing because I'm trying to think, okay, Tembisa, it can't be because then you're doing something wrong because I feel like maybe other women get it right, but I'm not getting it right because maybe I'm not instilling the right things in my people to, keep on, doing the right thing. So, I always feel like for me, I don't want to be like instructing people all the time to tell them, oh, you must do this, you must put it back or whatever. I always feel like, lead by example, but maybe my example is not good. Okay. So, because basically what I would normally do is instead of complaining about it, I will organize because this is how I try to do to motivate the people to, you know, organize it. And then I'm hopefully thinking that, when they see it's organized, then they will keep the trend to put things where they're supposed to be. But it does not seem to happen. So then I am in this trap where every time then I have to battle with things not being placed where they were. And then my fault is that, my pet hate is to tell people what to do or how to behave. I can't do it. It's like I feel like people should know what to do. Like, why can't you see that these, this is where things are supposed to be? Okay, but as I say, maybe it's not clear enough. I'm trying to put things like together, of the same category, like this is jams and stuff like that, or these kind of things like, you can see the what it is. And so I'm struggling, like, why can't then people put things back where they are meant to be? This is like baking stuff, anyone can see, but now I see there's you know other stuff that's not supposed to be here. And what am I to do? What am I to do? Look, let me put it to you. I'm not blameless myself. Okay? I'm not blameless because I also create some of the chaos, but largely I have to say I am the one trying to, um, you know, combat the chaos. Like here you can see now, these are like our towels, our kitchen towels. So basically, like these are the ones I tell them. So I made a distinction because now, then they would take my good towels and, make it dirty and whatever. So I said, okay, so I'm going to put these ones here so that you can use these ones. These ones you can use to do whatever. So I put them all here nicely. Okay. But I still find, I try, guys. I try. Look, I even label, the things, spices, whatever. So, but I want to show you the video. I don't know if it's gonna look anything better or whatever, but I'm gonna try nevertheless and see. Maybe you can tell me, oh, maybe I'm supposed to do this, maybe I'm doing this wrong or whatever. Okay, so now look at this mess. um so we'll see. Now you see, I don't know how these ended up here. Now can you see here? Because these are the sweeties. Like, I mean, I didn't put them here because clearly, as you can see, they are more this side, because I've actually created these bottles to have like a sweetie bar there. But of course, okay, mostly my husband eats most of those. Not even the children, eh? Not even the children. I mean, literally, you know. Um, so I don't know. I don't know. So I'm gonna take the blame. I'm gonna take the blame and say I'm the culprit. So I'm gonna try to fix it. Now look at this. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Let me see what's going on here. Okay. Okay, so this is my pantry where I keep all the foodstuffs. Okay. Which is supposed to work for me. Which is supposed to work. Can you believe it? In life, you have things that are supposed to give you solutions, then they give you problems. Now, okay, see as well. Now look at this. I mean, did I not say this is for foodstuffs? But look what's going on here. This is a Hoover. It's not supposed to be here. Okay, so one can argue, but why is it there? You see what I mean? Because then the first finger should point at me to say, something is wrong, because like, why is it here? But you see, this is the thing of sharing space. Now my husband obviously is a man, and he does not see any difference, with foodstuffs. Or I mean, for him, as far as he's concerned, he can keep his car spares in here. Men, as long as they see space, they're going to put something there to fill it up. So we try to not be combative about it, because in a living space, everyone, is my belief, that should be happy and comfortable. You see, I don't want a situation where people, I don't like living spaces where people are uncomfortable. It's so organized to a point of stifling and uncomfortable. I don't like that. So I want people to be free, right? But I want organization. I don't like chaos, right? I don't function very well where there is chaos. So now I'm going to now see how best I am going to resolve this issue here. So hopefully I am going to, I can see that, I should do something with these baking pans and whatever. Yes, part of the problem is my organizational skills here, but also I would like for the family to work with me, My daughter, for an example, um, we grew up differently. We had our chores and they should too. So yes, I always say absolutely that our generation, we spoil the children, we are failing, and but when I come up for myself, I always say to come up for myself that the reason why I don't like to push my children to do anything is because it's almost like I can remember how I felt as a child when we were forced. I don't want to say bordering on abuse, because the generation that mothered us and higher, they were the type that would literally call a child outside to get them water. You know what I mean? Like, they would, without blinking an eye, just call a child from playing outside to come and make them tea, that kind of thing. And when I think about it, I'm thinking, what in the hell? Do you know what I mean? But we can argue, and invariably I can say, oh, well, it did not kill us. You know what I mean? Here I am. I'm able to hold my own and keep a home and all of that. But I don't know, I am reluctant to, to impose that on my children. So, I would do the work and encourage them and hope that they will pitch in, but it doesn't happen. So I can see it's getting better. Let me be fair. It's getting better. Obviously not to a level where we were operating. As I tell them, me at 14, 15 hours cooking full on meals, you know what I mean? But for them, it's different, I can see like little things, like my youngest one. She, she's now, kind of consistent with at least keeping her own space respectable in terms of the bedroom. Previously I would have to like go in there and you know clean out, and because at the end of the day it's still my house, even if it's her room, I can't let it be in a state where it is disgusting for myself, because ultimately you know um one will always be in a situation where anything can happen, and at the end of the day I take accountability for my space. So I can see that even though slowly, but it is working, because now it's gotten to a point where she really keeps her space nice, and she's motivated by it, and without me being combative about it. Obviously it takes time, because I also don't want, trauma of, having to shout and fight and da da da, and also because frankly, I grew up with a mother who shouts a lot. She was a shouty, and, she was combative, and, that was her character. So I'm very mindful to not do that, sometimes, to a point of my detriment, because of that, I refuse to, be shouting, at my children. I'm not suggesting that my way is correct, but also I'm just saying that it just does not feel correct to use that manner, because it is just not healthy. That's how I feel about it. So, we don't know. Nobody knows, which way was right, which way was not right, but everyone tries to do their best, you know. So, even I can remember yesterday I made dinner, and so of course now I want the kitchen to be cleaned. I clean up. I mean, it was not a lot of dishes because, we bride, and, so, there was not a lot of, it doesn't matter. But the point is, I was doing the dishes, and then she came from outside, my daughter, and then she saw some stuff on the kitchen top, and she started to pack it away, and I felt nice about it, that, baby steps. At least her conscience is bothered, and hence she is, doing something. So, you know I will say thank you for those little things, even though, maybe you're thinking, for heaven's sakes, you should actually be washing, these dishes. But it's a long debate. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying life is tough, right? We don't know, we don't know, we don't know. We just do our best. And I am, yeah, this is it. This is what I want to show you. So these are just bottles that we keep water. We have water problems like pipes burst and all of that. So we always try to keep these bottles filled so that, they work as emergency, for whatever. So yeah, and then, so let me show you so that when I am done, to see whether it's gonna look better or what. So yeah, let us see what happens here, and thank you for watching. We shall come back with the other video which shows you the reorganizing when it's done. So this is the chaos right now. So ciao ciao. Please subscribe, like, share the video, and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss anything. Ciao.